guys, I'm Jayce. Welcome back to Farmstead Forge. So today we're doing something a little different. I'm going kind of against all my religion, and I'm building a stall jack today. If you don't know what a stall jack is, it's basically a portable little lightweight anvil that you can pack around and shape a horseshoe cold right by the animal. I just want to say that I am not really a fan of stall jacks. I mean, why shape a shoe up cold when you can do it with your forge and anvil? But having said that, I have a young man that has been helping me shoe their personal horses for quite a few years now, and he's heading off to college, and he needs something feasible that he can pack in his living quarter horse trailer and shoe his own rodeo horses. So today I have a couple of big heavy plates that I'll be welding together, and it'll add up to 1.5 inches thick. I have the horn marked out, what'll be the horn. It's 2.5 inches long by 2.5 inches wide in a V, and I'll have to cut those out. I made this 7.25 inches long. It's a little bit bigger than the stall jacks you see, but I want him to have a nice surface area to flatten his shoe on. I have some 1-inch round sucker rod that I weld to the back for turning cams, for turning his heel or shaping whatever he needs. And then I have 3 legs made out of 3/4 sucker rod that are 22 inches long. So I'll probably try to do most of my grinding outside today. We'll just see how it goes. When it comes to welding these two plates together, because I didn't have a thick enough piece, we'll probably have to clean all this up really nice, V it out, and weld it really hot so that it holds up. Same with these turning cams. So we get done, I will show you how it's used, and yeah, so enjoy the ride. As you can see, I've put a really deep bevel on both these pieces so I can weld that up really hot and really deep so it holds. And I'll clean the back up and we'll put the turning cams on. I've tacked the turning cams on. I beveled this really good so I can fill that all in really hot with weld. These are 1-inch space, and we'll weld those up really hot. Now here comes the fun part. So I got to grind a bevel from here almost down to my weld, so it starts to make a horn, except for a spot here and a spot here. I'm gonna leave that to help hold different size shoes into place. And then inside my bevel I'm gonna do some grooves too, just for cold shoeing. It keeps your shoe from whipping around on you. So we'll get grinding on that bad boy. Side note, does anybody else have a black hole in their shop that swallows all their metal marking pencils? I started out with like 5 like 2 weeks ago, and I'm down to my last one, and I don't know where they're all at. So anyway, maybe it's just me. Alright, there you guys go, a stall jack. It does its job. These are more made to be in dirt than they are on concrete, so they're a lot more stable in dirt. I think I will stick with my forge and anvil, but this will serve this kid well, and it saves him 200 bucks. So I cut out a lot of the grinding because nobody wants to watch grinding for hours on end. And if you guys want to check out my wolf tong video, those are the tongs I use to shape up my ring for my hammer holder, go ahead and check that out. If you liked the video, give it a like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.